Hey guys, Case from Top Branch. Today we're going to show you how to do the basic bore cut. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make my typical 45-degree face cut in it. Go in about 80% of the diameter, which is roughly about a third of it. That way, if anything goes wrong, it will still stand and not go back towards the house, because we don't want to go that way. We want it to go this way. So I'm going to use my sight line on my saw, pick where I want it to go, and hopefully do as little damage to other trees over there as possible. I just cleaned up the side so we can see what we're working with, and I put two little small horizontal cuts to keep the stem from ripping farther down onto the stump when it goes to fall. But now we're going to end up coming onto this side here, and I'm going to bore into the face here. I'm going to shoot for about 1.5 inches or so hinge width, but I'm going to come back to there, and once I get all the way plunged, I'm going to come forward and keep my bar nice and parallel with this plane right here, and make it so it's about 1.5 inches. Come through around the back side, add my hinges, and go to the back side, establish that side, and she should tip over. As you bore into the tree, if you watch the sawdust color, if the tree is rotten inside, like with the pine here, it was white all the way through. As soon as it starts turning red and small flakes, that means that the inside has a little bit of what they call red rot. This guy didn't. All the sawdust here is nice and white colored, so structurally we're perfect. And now we're just gonna bore through, come around the back side, add our wedges to it, and then Ryan's gonna tighten them up as I finish her off. They don't have to be terribly tight. They're just a placeholder, so that way if there's a little bit of backplane, it doesn't pinch my saw. When I come around a little more, the one that's going to really do all the holding is going to be this one right here, which is parallel to the way that the tree is going to be going. So now we're just going to go right around, and I'm going to wait to get a little tension on the hinges, on the wedges, before I go and get my my hinge established. Basically, this tree had plenty of forward lean. A lot of the weight of the branches were on the sunny sides, the south side of the tree. The wedges were just there just to keep it, so that way if anything happened, I had a safe fail. So that way nothing went wrong. I was in full control of the tree. If we come over and look at our stump here, we can see that as you go around, when you're walking around with the saw, it's easy to put a little tension on the saw here and there, and you can see that I went downhill just a little bit over here, just because of I'm cutting a lot less, and there's a lot of room for the bar to move inside of the cut. But my hinge was perfect size, and that's a super straightforward, easy tree. This is a lot of the big trees, I use this type of cut on them, so that way I have plenty of holding wood, and I'm not compromising if there's a lot of side lean or anything like that on strength of on my hinge here. Well, that's a wrap for the day, guys. That's a nice little easy tip that we always use on a lot of our bigger trees, so that way you keep the control of the tree all the time, and it helps predict where they're going to go. So if you found this video helpful, like and subscribe. If you're looking for something else, throw it down in the comment section below. And we appreciate you guys hanging out with us and felling a tree on a nice sunny day. See ya.